more specifically, it's a Secret Santa collaboration. We're making ornaments. Don't tell anyone. Okay, that was annoying. I won't do whispering anymore. But we are making ornaments. Check it out. Welcome to the 2022 Secret Santa Ornament Collaboration. I'm doing this together with several other woodworkers on YouTube, and I will be making an ornament out of this piece of spalted poplar. It's going to turn out pretty cool. I'm excited for you to see it. Here we go. Of some beautiful spalted poplar, and I like how the grain looks in it. It's pretty cool. In order to get the shape that I want, I got this masking tape, and it just happens to be pretty decent size for an ornament. I'm just going to mark it on here with a pencil. When I get these circles cut out, I'm going to use a jigsaw, and I could go right at this with a jigsaw, but then it's going to make it hard to get these pieces nice and thin. So I'm going to rip them down with the table saw first, just to get my thickness correct. And then I'll be able to cut through that easier with the jigsaw. It should be more accurate, more clean of a cut. I think maybe I'll plug the power in. Rather than ripping down this board with my superhuman strength, I decided to use the table saw. It's cleaner and it smells better. To decrease binding, I ran the board through multiple times on each side, increasing the depth each time. And my old bandsaw is not powerful enough to resaw this whole thing nicely, but I can get that little 1/2-inch strip that connected the parts the table saw couldn't get. Did a little bit of sanding on this board just to clean up the saw marks, and now it's ready for the jigsaw. I roughly cut each piece off of the board and then fine-tuned it on my very fancy jigsaw station / miter saw station. The violent chatter of the jigsaw was making me nervous that it might actually crack the thin wood, so I decided just to switch over to the bandsaw, and it worked a lot better. And as foreshadowed, there it goes. Turns out the violent oscillation of the sander was not much better than that of the jigsaw. Bummer. Luckily I had some extras, so I went on my merry way. After several minutes of shaking and jabbing and scribbling, I was ready to use this paint marker. But I had to get the paint marker ready too, so that took a few extra minutes. You can see here I'm just kind of trying to carefully write it out. This is well sped up, but you can see how terrible my handwriting is. It's bad. It's okay, not great. I didn't like the look of the paint marker on the wood, so I decided to use a Sharpie pen to trace around all the letters, and I thought it might give it some more something. I don't know what I thought it would do, but I thought it would help, and it did not. You can see it really emphasizes how bad my handwriting is, and then my son got a hold of it and started drawing out with a pencil. So I've decided that it's time to go to plan B, a cheat. I called up my buddy Travis at Skull Creek Designs in Midland, Michigan, and he has agreed to laser out for me a couple designs on some of these coasters that will look a lot better than this. So let's go over to Travis's. So no, I don't actually think that using a laser is cheating, and yes, I do really want a laser now. This thing is cool. The whole design only took a few minutes to engrave, and it turned out great. Before starting the engraving, the whole thing was masked off so that in this step, it could be sprayed with black ink and then dry and really show off the words on there. I peeled most of the masking tape off by hand, and now I'm just using the sharp edge of a knife to get the rest of it off. It was actually kind of fun just peeling off all this masking tape and revealing all the detail left behind. Look at that. The detail of that laser. That is so cool. Got this string. Just gonna put it through. The square knot. Thank you, Boy Scouts. Now for a little bit of clear coat, just a little lacquer. Do it one at a time. Look at that. That is sweet. And it smells strong. Look at that. How that grain pops. That's awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. So obviously the lasered ornaments turned out awesome. The laser is so clean and accurate. It's almost foolproof. So depending on what you're looking for, this may be perfectly acceptable. Especially if you have nice handwriting or steady hand and patience to make something actually look really nice, then I encourage you to do that. If you're like me and not so much, I just want you to know that there's other options. You could do ink transfer, you could wood burn, you could hand carve it, all kinds of things you can do. Just be creative. For me, I didn't like the way this looked, and I didn't have time to look into those other options as much. And I had the opportunity to support a local maker, and he was able to help me out with my project. So speaking of another maker, I got a gift in the mail today. I think it's my ornament from Elm Builds. Let's check it out. That is awesome. Alright, he's written or engraved on there, I'm not sure. He's got around the border McMath Woodworks. And he put Caffeine Powered in there, because I put that in one of my videos. That is very thoughtful. Thank you so much. Got his emblem on the back. That is sharp. I like the plaid too. Very cool. Thank you so much. I want to send a big thanks to Ryan over at Elm Builds. This is a stinking awesome ornament. Thank you very much. That is very thoughtful. Well, this has been the 2022 Woodworking YouTubers Secret Santa Ornament Exchange. Thank you for checking these videos out. Thank you for watching mine. Please go watch Ryan's over at Elm Builds. I sent my ornament over to Mike over at Woodcraft 716. Check his video out too, and go watch the other videos in the collaboration too, because I think you're really gonna like them. In the description below is a link to all of their channels. And if I can figure out how to do it, I'll put links like, here in the video. Otherwise, look in the description. But then comment below in my video something you liked about the other videos. And if there's any interest, I'll send you one of my ornaments. Guess that's it. Merry Christmas. God bless. Thank you. Probably just gonna erase and just edit this voice part out. Because I'm sounding like an idiot. Am I recording? If you want to win one of their ornament, Gosh, you're rambling. Laser Out. Check out their stuff as well. They're very creative creators. 2022 woodworking Ubers. It's 4 a.m. It's cold and